Hey everyone, welcome back. Markets don't move randomly. They move in patterns, driven by behavior, structure, and narrative. And sometimes when those three fall out of alignment, that's where confusion begins. Recently, someone from the community shared a message that stuck with me. A holder from Canada, holding 3 million BDAG coins, with one simple goal, to change his life. No complex strategy, no technical jargon, just belief and a vision for something better. And that's when you realize, behind every number on the screen, there's a real person, real expectations, real risk. If you've been following this series, you already know the bigger picture. We've talked about the difference between pre-sale pricing and after-sale market reality. We've explored how delays and batch unlocks can quietly shift supply pressure. And we've pointed toward what could become a critical moment, the June tipping point. But right now, there's something else that deserves attention, a growing concern, because the market is showing two completely different realities at the same time. On one side, you see prices around 30 cents. On the other, numbers as low as 0.2. Same asset, very different valuation. So naturally, the question becomes, which one reflects the actual market? And then there's the narrative layer. AI projections suggesting a price around 11 cents. Content spreading optimism. Expectations building quietly in the background. But when narrative moves faster than structure, a gap begins to form. Not just a price gap, an authority gap. In a healthy market, price is discovered through interaction. Buyers and sellers meet, liquidity forms, and the market itself becomes the judge. But when that process isn't fully established, when liquidity is fragmented or not yet mature, price stops being a reflection of consensus and starts becoming a reflection of assumption. This is where things get interesting, because many investors aren't just looking at charts, they're anchoring to references, benchmarks, predictions, even AI-generated expectations. And while those can be useful tools, they can also create a false sense of certainty, especially when the underlying structure hasn't fully confirmed itself. So instead of asking which price is higher, a better question might be, what structure is actually supporting this price? Because in the end, price without structure is just a number. And this brings us back to what may happen next, the June tipping point. Not as a date to predict outcomes, but as a phase where the market will likely begin to test itself. Liquidity will be challenged, supply will interact more aggressively with demand, and narrative will be forced to align with reality or break. Now let's be clear. Everyone here, including myself, wants the same thing. We want to win. We want our time, our capital, and our patience to actually lead to something meaningful. We want profit, real profit, so that all of this effort isn't wasted. And yes, I genuinely hope that outcome becomes reality for the holder from Canada, for you, for all of us. But hope alone isn't a strategy, because the market doesn't reward belief, it rewards positioning. So the focus becomes simple, not prediction, but preparation, not emotion, but structure. And in a market like this, structure will always matter more than signal. At the same time, there's something worth appreciating here. The community itself, people sharing their positions, their expectations, even their doubts. That level of openness is rare, and it matters, because beyond charts and numbers, this is a shared journey. And honestly, I'm grateful to be part of it. If you found this perspective valuable, feel free to like, comment, and share your thoughts. And if you want more breakdowns like this, subscribe to Bias Positive Digital Rise. Stay sharp and always do your own research.